From the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. This is NJCAA men's basketball here on LSP. Today, it's the Bristol Bayhawks with a record of 9-11, 7-9 in Region 21 play, taking on the Mass Bay Buccaneers with a record of 9-7, 9-6 in Region 21 play. Good evening, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring the play-by-play story. Saeed Vasugi is on camera. This is the second of two meetings between the two schools here in the regular season. Mass Bay won the first one all the way back on December 15th. 103-78 is the last game before last game of the fall semester for Mass Bay. But a quick start, lightning quick start for Bristol as Aiden Rock gets our first bucket of the game on the assist from Stanley Uray. Bristol in green, Mass Bay in white. God West back irons the three, rebound tracked down by Jaden DeLamba. Trying to go all the way, rolls it home. Four quick ones for Bristol. Just over 30 seconds into the game, it's 4-0 Bayhawks. Mass Bay with only 7 players active today. Daniel Hidalgo in street clothes. Without the services of 2 of the 3 leading scorers in that win over Bristol earlier in the, back in December. It was a 103-78 win for the Bucks, and that was the only time this season Mass Bay has eclipsed the 100-point mark. Uray over Garcia Martinez, no, and the rebound by Segura. West, Segura, Lawson, Garcia Martinez, and Lithgow for Mass Bay. Lithgow front irons his three, tracks down his own rebound, loses the handle, keeps the dribble alive. Here's West for 3. No, Garcia Martinez, however, with the rebound and the stick back. So good job by Mass Bay not letting those 2 field goals in just over 30 seconds to start the game. Good job of them not letting those get the better of them, and now they might have a chance for the lead as Garcia Martinez snags the rebound. Here is Lithgow over to West, fakes the pass into the corner for Lawson. Back out to Lithgow, fakes the 3, now drives, lays it up, no. Garcia Martinez with the rebound, and it'll be stolen by Aiden Rock. And Aiden Rock gets rocked, and he'll go to the line. Excuse me, not Rock, Jaden DeLamba, my mistake, but Rock did get the steal, and no, it's not a shooting foul, my mistake. So it'll be the first foul of the game on Mass Bay. In the corner for Uray. From just outside the key, rattles home, and Bristol back on top. 6-4. About 2.5 gone by here in the first half. West, even more on that first meeting between these two teams later on as Garcia Martinez fights through the contact and gets his second field goal to pull Mass Bay even again, 6-6. In the corner for Rock. Lob over the basket, hauled in by Uray. No, Rock gets the rebound though. Tries to kick it out to Caton. Almost ran into his own man, and then he throws it away. Another chance for Mass Bay to take their first lead of the game here as we're tied at 6. Just over 3 minutes into this first half. Lithgow backs up. West. Gets the screen from Garcia Martinez. Segura in the corner, 3-ball. Back iron, no good. Garcia Martinez with another rebound, and are they gonna get him for traveling or a foul? A foul on Bristol, wow. Pretty sure Garcia Martinez shuffled his feet there, but Nelson De Carvalho is gonna get called for the first foul of the game on the Bayhawks. 20 to shoot for Mass Bay. Down low for Lawson, yes. And Mass Bay on top for the first time. 8-2 run since the 4-0 start for Bristol. Caton. Delomba, couple of jab steps. Now inside the arc, kicks it into the corner for De Carvalho, and Segura is going to be called for the foul. Foul number 2 on the Bucks and foul number 1 on Segura. Exactly, oh nope, that's 8 not a 0, so 3:52 gone by here in the first half. Pass into the backcourt is deflected, stolen by Lithgow, and the deuce. (10-6), the run continues, 10-2 for Mass Bay. Losing the handle is Uray, but in trying to pick up the loose ball, Lawson committed a travel. Might also stepped on the baseline anyway. He's going to go back to Bristol regardless. Down low for Rock, yes. And the assist from Delomba. 4 now for Aiden Rock. And Bristol back within a bucket, 10-8. 4.5 gone by here in the first half. Segura drops in the corner for Lawson. Nice move, long 2, no good. Airballed, in fact. Uray with a rebound. Backs up, and it's taken away by Lawson. Try to go all the way, yes. 4 now for Lawson. Lead is back up to 4, 12-8. Uray just inside the arc, kicks it out. This is a 2, that is no good. Rebound by Rock. 6 points now for Aiden Rock. Timeout with 4:59 gone by in the first half. And it's Bristol's timeout, in fact. So some more details on that first meeting between these teams on December 15th. It's the only time Mass Bay has eclipsed 100 points this year. It's a 103-78 win at Bristol back on December 15th. And 2 of the top 3 performers for Mass Bay in that game are not active today. Taylor had 37, 11, 3, and 3. Quilter had 14, 7 assists, and 5 steals. And today, and just the injury bug has just ravaged Mass Bay. They have all these guys hoping to come back soon, but too many guys in street clothes and not enough people to be in shorts. West, Segura, Lawson, Garcia, Martinez, and Lithgow are the starters. It's just Andujar and Randlett off the bench today. Bristol starts Caton, Uray, Delomba, Rock, and De Carvalho. Mass Bay's last game was a loss at Bunker Hill, 80-62, and would have played Holyoke at the end of last week were it not for Holyoke canceling the remainder of their season. So you'd like to think, without having to play Holyoke, a little more time to get some more guys some rest, rehab, recovery, etc., but doesn't up the numbers for Mass Bay today. Just 7. They'll have to be more than magnificent. Brian Fernandez's Bristol squad coming off a 71-68 win at Gateway on Saturday. Mass Bay will be down in New Haven against the Lions on Thursday night. Garcia Martinez out to West. Gets the screen from Garcia Martinez, but following him through it is Caden. West in the corner, Segura, 3, yes. For what it's worth, Bristol only appears to have 2 subs on hand themselves. Of course, we've been following Mass Bay all season for many years here on LSP, with a couple-year break in between while I was in New York. So, anyways, Garcia Martinez with the rebound, Lawson, West, back to Lawson, back to West. Lithgow wants it in the corner. Instead, they go to the elbow for Garcia Martinez, and the rebound by Caden. 5-point lead for Mass Bay, 15-10. More than 6 minutes gone by here in the first half. The rebound tap to West. Garcia Martinez working his way in. Yeah, it's a travel, isn't it? Yep. Turnover back to the Bayhawks. Just a field goal in my stat sheet. I'll have to check it. And halftime. I have 13 points, but I do have the scoreboard right. Uray with his first field goal. Once again, Bristol back within a bucket. 15-12. Mass Bay unable to pull away just yet. Spot up three by Lithgow. West with another assist. It's lead up to 6. 18-12, largest lead so far for Mass Bay. Caden. And Rock cutting in front of West, but didn't get it to him. Gets it to Uray instead. DeLomba rims out. Garcia Martinez with another rebound. One of the few opponents where Garcia Martinez might actually have the height advantage down low. Not a huge height advantage, but an advantage nonetheless. Lawson. Segura bails him out with 10 to shoot. From just inside the arc, it's West. The bank is open late. (20-12). 8 minutes gone by here in the first half. Try to find Uray on the cut, leans in over Garcia Martinez. Lawson comes up with the ball. In the corner, Segura, money. And the lead is now double digits for the first time for Mass Bay. 23-12, 8.5 gone by in the first half. DeLomba trying to do it himself. Now kicks in the corner to Rock, back to DeLomba. Still 12 to shoot, it goes out of bounds, stays with the Bayhawks. 12 to shoot. Lithgow going to try and steal the inbound pass, but now goes into the corner for Caden. Back out to Uray, only 5 to shoot. Spot up three in the corner. Just glanced off the iron. Lithgow could have easily let that one go out of bounds, but instead he wants to force the issue. Gets it back. Into the corner, Segura. No, front iron. Weak side rebound by Uray. A swat from behind was Garcia Martinez, and Segura comes up with it. Garcia Martinez shovels it over to Lawson, gets it back and sticks it in. 25-12. Mass Bay is at Gateway tomorrow, Thursday. They have Springfield Tech here at noon on Saturday. We'll have that game here for you on LSP. And then it's the gauntlet to end the regular season. More on that in a little bit. Weak side rebound by De Carvalho. Out to Uray for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound DeLomba, no. Rebound West. West ahead to Lawson, tries to sidestep his man, lost the handle, and it's gonna be Bristol coming up with the steal. Slow to get back into the play, the man who got the steal, Rock. Uray in the corner, working on West, step back, it's a long two, no good, and the rebound by Garcia Martinez. We got a whistle, and Daryl Hilliard wants a timeout with 9:34 left in the first half. Mass Bay 25, Bristol 12. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Sponsor LSP broadcasts for as little as $25 per ad. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. So the gauntlet I mentioned about Mass Bay after after the Gateway and Springfield Tech games. Well, the Gateway and Springfield Tech games, those are ones Mass Bay you'd expect to win, with both teams, both Gateway and Springfield Tech, being 4-12 in Region 21 play entering tonight. After that, the gauntlet, they will host Northern Essex and Quincy on the 7th and 9th. Northern Essex and Quincy, the top two teams in Region 21 play right now. 16-0, undefeated. Northern Essex in Region 21 play, 21-1 overall. And Quincy at 13-2 and 13-4 overall. They are at CCRI on Saturday the 11th. CCRI 7-9, same record as Bristol. And then it's Roxbury, the number 3 team in Region 21 play, for the home finale, sophomore night, Thursday, February 16th. All the home games will be here on LSP. The regular season finale will be Saturday, February 18th, 1 o'clock at UCAP. If Mass Bay gets a home game for the Region 21 quarterfinals, assuming they don't get, they're a top 14, but that remains to be seen. That game will be Sunday, February 26th. And then the Region 21 championships for men's and women's basketball will be at Holyoke the first weekend of March, despite Holyoke canceling the remainder of their season as Garcia Martinez is called for traveling. They will still host the tournament. Just going back to Mass Bay. And so the only saving grace of having your final three home games against the top 3 teams in the region, their home games, that's it. But those are some tough customers. Northern Essex, as I mentioned, undefeated. Beat Mass Bay by 30 back on November 19th. Quincy beat Mass Bay by 19 on November 15th. Segura stops at the free throw line, kicks it out to Lithgow for a wide open 3. And note, no subs out of that timeout by Coach Hilliard. Over the block attempt of Garcia Martinez, but Lawson picks up the rebound. Steps into a 3, no, back iron. Segura tries to come up with a rebound, but instead it's DeLamba. DeLamba now with 3 rebounds. Tries to go all the way, no, and the rebound by Lithgow. 28-12 our score. Lithgow trying to force the issue, and 1. Only the second foul on, correction, that's the third foul. I only had 2 fouls, well. Didn't anyways. And we got a whistle, and it was a lane violation on Lithgow, in fact. So 30-12, 8:08 to go. First half. Lithgow already with 10. Just outside the key, DiCarvalho gets his first points of the game. 2 fouls on Mass Bay, 3 on Bristol. West shoves it over to Lawson, keeps the dribble alive with 15 to shoot. Lithgow drives, money. 32-14. And we got a foul. Foul number 3 on the Bucks. 7:16 to go. Luis Garcia Martinez guilty of his first. And 2 free throws now for Stanley Uray. Sinks the first one, and Uray up to 3 points now. Two for 2 for Uray at the line. He's got 4, but Mass Bay still doubling up right now. 32-16. Lawson. Final Lithgow on the cut. 34-16. Uray. Rock on the cut. Oh. Segura's going to get called for his second. Could be a spot where you bring in either Randlett or Andujar for Segura, but it doesn't look like Coach Eller's going to go that way. 2 free throws. First one rims out for Elijah Rodriguez. Rodriguez, first man off the bench for either side. Second one is good. Rodriguez, his first point of the game. And they do eventually bring in Andujar. As we approach 6.5 minutes to go, Mass Bay doubling up on Bristol, 34-17. Garcia Martinez down low for Lawson. Usually it goes the other way. Now we got a whistle. It's a jump ball. It will stay with Mass Bay with 16 to shoot. West to trigger the inbound. Lithgow drives, runner in the lane, rolls home. Wild hook shot layup there by DeLamba. Andujar with the rebound. Lithgow, no. Goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Bristol. Thought that might have gone off of Rodriguez, but not the case. 6 minutes to go in the first half. 36-17. Mass Bay on top of Bristol. Lobbed for Rock. Andujar couldn't come up with it. Uray backs up, works his way in, and one. Oh, but Uray might be hurt. Andujar's limping too. Oh. Be brutal for both teams. Remember, both teams only have 7 healthy players today. It's the 5th foul on Mass Bay. Andujar was limping away from the play, but oh, he's still limping. Hunched over here, favoring his left leg, it appears. Now you see, go back to Uray. Big bright spot right now for the Bristol offense, and he is shaken up big time. Might be pretty upset about what happened too. Uray is the 2nd leading scorer on the Bayhawks behind Dion Hazard Jr. Hazard's averaged 17.9 per game this season. Ure 13.4. Bristol and Mass Bay fans giving Ure a hand as he is hunched over here, and I'm sure Coach Brian Fernandez wants to know, can I sub someone in since he got hurt there to take the free throw, or does he have to take it? Coach Fernandez is talking to Ure right now. He said, hey, do you want to do this? And now he's talking to the officials. Knowing you're running so thin tonight, both teams. Sure, Coach Fernandez is saying, any way I can, bring in one of my subs to give him a rest. Still trying to figure that out. Fernandez. Now, Hayden Caden's coming back to the scorer's desk, and they do end up bringing out Ure, and so it's going to be Rodriguez to take Ure's free throw. Rodriguez 1 for 2 at the line on his last trip. Is to get Bristol to 20. Nope. Rebound, Lithgow. And Duhar staying on the court for what it's worth. There he is going into the corner. Lithgow, no! Rebound tapped around and scooped up by Rock. Let it rock. Eight now for Aiden Rock. Timeout. Bristol. Bristol now down to 4 timeouts. 36-21. Mass Bay on top with 5:27 to go in the first half. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming or taping your next sports gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rate starts at $150. I thought I just updated this thing, but hang on a second. Did I? Nope, I didn't. I guess I didn't export it. All right, but yeah, it is $150 a game, the starting rate. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. I'll fix that while we have this timeout, I guess. Oh, Photoshop. Sometimes I forget that PNGs are not that easily editable. All right. So I save everything in PSD first, folks, and then you export it. All right. I want the accurate promo in just a second, but. Oh, that's what happened. Saving the wrong folder. Okay. All right, back to live action. 5:20 to go. Garcia Martinez from the free throw line. Have an awkward looking setup into the shot, but he gets it to go. (38-21). 5 minutes to go. Caden working on Andujar. Gets around a screen. Dropped off for Rock. No. Weak side rebound. De Carvalho kicks it out to Ure. Look who's back. Yes. (38-23). There's 4.5 to go. Lawson, Lithgow, drives outside the key from the elbow, rims out. And Duhar trying to track down the rebound, and it's finally picked up by DeLamba. DeLamba into the corner. This is a 2 for D. Carvalho. No. Weak side rebound, Segura. Segura lobs it ahead for Lithgow. Yes. (40-23). Mass Bay on top, under 4 minutes to go. In the first half, Ure crosses from the elbow, back iron. Lawson with the rebound. Lithgow! Mixtape. Stuffed off the backboard by Garcia Martinez. Fernandez wanted a goaltend. Ure gets the rebound, though. All the way against Garcia Martinez, and he'll go to the line. We heard second foul on Garcia Martinez. It's number 6 on the Bucks, and 2 free throws for Ure. And right now, De Carvalho is also trying to lace up those Nikes. All right, first one's good for Ure. Fernandez telling these guys in the backcourt, Caden and Rock, to come up. Second one rolls home. 2 for 2 at the line. Ure, now we got another whistle. And timeout called by Mass Bay. Apparently Lithgow called it. I think they just said 44 called the timeout. I don't know why Lithgow would have done it, but regardless. Next Mass Bay foul puts Bristol in the 1-1, 42-25 Bucks with 3:18 left in the first half. Here's the accurate promo. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about taping, streaming, or announcing your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $150. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. 42-25. Mass Bay on top of Bristol. I have to check the score sheet. And halftime, no, I'm missing a couple things, but it's been an entertaining game. Bristol got out to 4-0 lead in just 35 seconds, taking the opening tap in the front court, in fact, and just blazing to the rim for a layup. Second field goal moments later was in similar fashion, but since that point, Mass Bay's been doubling them up, 42-21 after that 4-0 spurt. The last time we were tied was at 6-6. It's been all Mass Bay since. Andujar, yes! Brandon Andujar with his first field goal of the game. 44-25, 3 minutes to go. The drive by Ure might have been altered by Lawson. The rebound by Garcia Martinez. Steps into a 3. No, Lawson tracks down the rebound, however. Andujar, oh, take it, young man, take it. Drives, oh, swatted, but it's a foul on Rock, who thought he got all ball. First foul on Rock, only the 4th on Bristol, and 2 free throws now for Brandon Andujar. First one's good. Second one no good, and the rebound by DeLomba. Into the corner, Caden, line drive 2. And deflected out of bounds as Bristol showing a little urgency here with a full court press. 45-27, 2:30 to go. Only the first half, remember. Here's Segura. Ahead to Lithgow. Oh, it's broken up. Stolen by Rock. Drops it off. Uray. Yes! Defense into offense. 45-29. Lawson gets around a screen from Garcia Martinez. 2 minutes remaining. Jab step. Lithgow. Money. Around a screen, just inside the arc, drop back off for D. Carvalho, fade away. No, and the rebound by Garcia Martinez. 90 seconds to go. Lithgow loses the handle, picked up by Rock. Uray, nice move to fake out Lawson. Rock, steal and transition to Uray a couple times in the last minute or so. Segura and one! Second foul on De Carvalho, and Jack Randlett will come in for the last 108. What a way to get to 50, huh? In the first half. And now Segura to complete the three-point play. It's good. Lead back up to 20, 51-31. Charge! On DeLomba. Sixth foul of the half on Bristol. So 1-1 the rest of this half for Mass Bay. Lithgow, Segura, and Duhar drives the baseline, loses the handle. Another steal for Rock. Braylon Johnson, step back three off the glass, and he and Randlett got tangled up. They call on Johnson? Wow. I guess I said Johnson was the one who tripped up Randlett. Johnson's not happy with the call. Incidental contact is a thing, but I'm not saying it was intentional, but I don't know if there should have been a foul in that situation. Sometimes guys get tangled up that way, and I was focusing on the rebound, but regardless. Randlett for 1-1. Back irons the first one, the rebound by Rock. Long two, side iron no good, rebound Rock and the stick back. Who is gonna give Bristol the life they need? Shot clock turned off. Lithgow, he's been awesome all first half. Step back, NBA three! Last second heave, oh, that would have been the perfect capper for this half. Chris Rail Lithgow. 26 in the first half for Chris Rail Lithgow. How though? 54-33. Back after this 15-minute timeout here on NJCAA men's basketball here on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA men's basketball here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass, alongside Saeed Fasugi on camera. 54-33, Mass Bay on top of Bristol, and Chris Lithgow. We regret the error. He didn't have 26 in the first half. He had 27. Half of Mass Bay's first half total. Nelson De Carvalho with the first points of the second half there. I just want to see Chris get to 50. That's a good start. 30 now for Chris. 57-35. Dropped off again for De Carvalho. Almost turned it right over. Here is Ure, had 16 in the first half, not there. Rebound ripped away by Garcia Martinez. Underhanded. Lithgow will go to the line for two, where he is 0 for 1 tonight. Not a whole lot of fouls, relatively speaking, or at least shooting fouls in that first half. Lithgow to the line. To think he only had 2 points in the first meeting between these two teams. He back irons that one. At 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and 3 fouls. He misses both free throws. This goes out of bounds, will remain with the Bucks, as Garcia Martinez couldn't secure the rebound, but neither could Aiden Rock. Segura spot up 3, no, and it'll just go let out of bounds by De Carvalho. 57-35, Mass Bay on top. Talking to Adam Nelson, the Mass Bay athletic director, at halftime to see what would be the scenario for breaking ties in the seeding in Region 21 for the tournament. Layup no good, but the rebound, the stick back for De Carvalho, and he's got 6. Mass Bay still up by 20, 57-37. West in the corner for Lawson, loses the handle, steal by Ure. Forcing the issue, whips it over for the wild layup and one for Jaden DeLamba, who had only 1 field goal in all of the first half. Gets his first of the second half right here, and a chance for a 3-point play. Fouls on Lithgow. 1 shot for DeLamba, completes the 3-point play and gets the deficit down to 17, 57-40. Segura, West, Lithgow, in the corner Lawson, just inside the arc, yes. As sure as I am that Lithgow would love to maybe get to 40 or even 50, as that'll be a traveling violation on Rock. If Lithgow just try to run the entire offense through Chris. Well, Bristol defense could key in on him and maybe make a run to cut into this deficit. Whipped over to Lithgow, spot up 3. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound, Katie. Corner, De Carvalho. Out to DeLamba, gets away from Lithgow. Circus shot and one. Another one. Did they get Segura, or did they get Garcia Martinez? They put up. And now it's Segura. I thought that was Garcia Martinez all the way on the foul, but 2 3-point plays now for DeLamba to get him up to 8, and the lead is now down to 16, 59-43. West, Lithgow fakes the pass to Lawson. Now at the free throw line, it's Garcia Martinez. No, Lawson can't get the stick back. Rebound, De Carvalho. DeLamba from the elbow, fadeaway. No, Garcia Martinez with the rebound. Lawson ahead to Segura, but it's deflected out of bounds by Uray. Next time out, I'll tell you about the tie-breaking scenarios with in Region 21 for the seedings in the tournament. It's the top 8 teams that go to the tournament. Lawson will go to the line for 2. Aiden Rock guilty of the foul. Two big free throws for Lawson. Back up to 18 for Mass Bay, 61-43. Uray, out to Caden for 3, yes! Only the second field goal for Hayden Caden. 15-point game, 61-46. Segura, West, Lithgow will drive, peel out, avoids the travel. West almost traveled himself. Lithgow, air ball. Wow, did not expect that from Lithgow. Is he tired? I don't know. DeLamba now out to De Carvalho, dropped off for Rock. Over Garcia Martinez, no, and the rebound by Lawson. Lawson try to go all the way, no. Rebound Garcia Martinez, the ball is tied up. It will be Mass Bay ball. The scoreboard points to Bristol, but they got the ball to start the second half, so it should be Mass Bay. So, yeah, the possession arrow is correct on our score bug. And the spot up 3 by Lawson, no, and another weak side rebound by De Carvalho. DeLamba, Euro steps, drops it off for Uray. He's blocked from behind by Garcia Martinez. Lithgow avoids traveling somehow, gets it out to Lawson. Lithgow step back 3, no. Had that 3 early in the half to get to 30, but it's been cold since, and now Uray over 20. Daryl Hilliard calls timeout. 61-48, Mass Bay on top. 15:02 to go here in the second half. So the scenario with tie-breaking in Region 21, so the tournament, it's the top 8 ranked teams will go to the tournament. First round games of the weekend of the 25th and 26th at campus sites. And then the semifinals and finals are at Holyoke, for now anyways. Right now, the top 8 seeds are Northern Essex, Quincy, Roxbury, Bunker Hill, Mass Bay, Massasoit, Quincy, and CCRI. CCRI, entering play tonight, is tied with Bristol, in fact, for the 8 seed at 7-9. But you have your normal head-to-head tiebreaker first, right? Well, that isn't the case with Bunker Hill and Mass Bay. Right now, Bunker Hill is a full game clear of Mass Bay, but they did split the season series. So if Mass Bay is tied with Bunker Hill for the 4 seed at the end of the season, well, I was going to get to that, but back to live action. Down low, and one for Lithgow. Third foul on Bristol. .33 now for Chris. Leads back up to 16. It's a 6-possession game again. 64-48. Down low for Rock. Backing in against West. No. Rebound Garcia Martinez. West with the pastel pink and orange sneakers. Garcia Martinez with the free throw line jumper. 66-48. DeLomba working on West. Uray. No. Garcia Martinez with another rebound. Now he's tied up, and this time it'll go to Bristol. .20 seconds to shoot for the Bayhawks. About to hit 6 minutes gone by here in the second half rather. Uray. De Carvalho, yes. Six now for De Carvalho. 66-50, Mass Bay on top. Lithgow at 33 now. 6 here in the second half after 27 the first half. Segura, yes! .69-50 from just outside the key. Caton with his third field goal to make it 69-52. Caton's now got 7. West. Not push off on Caton there. Touch pass to West. Find some space from just outside the lane. No. Rock with the rebound. Steal. Lithgow. No. And another jump ball, I assume. And this will go back to Mass Bay. 13:01 to go in the second half. West to trigger the inbound on the baseline. Lawson leans in. No. Rebound Rock. Caton. De Carvalho shovels it over to Rock. Drives, loses the handle, out of bounds to Mass Bay. 12:42 to go in the second half. Got a timeout. Called by Bristol. So let's continue our investigative reporting into the Mass Bay tiebreaker scenario if they do end up getting tied with Bunker Hill. So Mass Bay, if they win this game, will be 10-6 in Region 21 play. And Bunker Hill, they are hosting Roxbury. Roxbury 13-3. They lost at Roxbury by 1 on December 15th. So the tiebreaker scenario would be if the head-to-head matchups don't break the tie. It's who had the better record against the highest seed or the next highest seed, etc. Well, nobody's beaten Northern Essex, so that's a moot point. Then you move on to Quincy. Bunker Hill has lost to Quincy on December 13th. And they don't play them again until February 16th. Mass Bay lost to Quincy in the season opener on November 15th by 19 points. They have Quincy here on February 9th. Roxbury, well, we already told you that Bunker Hill's 0-1 against Roxbury. To be continued. Segura. Both teams with 3 timeouts left, by the way. Segura head fakes, long 2, beautiful. Back up to 19, 71-52. Rock, and now backing up is DeLamba. West in the defensive stance. De Carvalho over to Uray. Now Caden, Rock, jumps, leans in, no. Rebound taken away by Garcia Martinez. Lithgow. Why not? 35 now for Lithgow. Lead is back over 20. It's now 21. It's not 7.3. My mistake, folks. 73-52. Caton, front iron, and goes over the backboard. So, it's a fun little puzzle, isn't it? Mass Bay lost their only matchup with Roxbury thus far. A lot of contact underneath the basket will go out of bounds to Bristol. So what do you got? So what do these guys have against Massasoit? Well, Bunker Hill has beaten Massasoit 1 out of 1 times. Now go out of bounds. Mass Bay beat Massasoit back on December 10th, but remember, lost on January 19th by 2 at Massasoit. Garcia Martinez with the deuce. So if Bunker Hill could beat Massasoit, that would be the tiebreaker as it stands right now. Tried to spike the rebound off of Segura. Lithgow came up with it, but it's taken away by De Carvalho. Uray! And 1. Breakneck action there. Now, only the second foul on Lithgow. I'm impressed he's only got 2 thus far. Three-point play for Uray. The third three-point play of the half for Bristol. 75-55. Here's Segura as we're about to hit the halfway mark of this second half. West into a 3. No, they called it a 2. He did have his toe on the line, and he airballed it anyway. West, he got fouled. DeLamba had a bit of a reaction, but he gets the deuce. He's back under 20 again. Lawson trying to make sure he doesn't commit a timeline violation. This is another 2. That is front iron. Official on the near side had a late 3 signal. I thought Garcia Martinez's toe was on the line, but it doesn't matter. Uray with the rebound. Oh, wow, how's that not a push-off? He gets the deuce. Kind of just drove his hand into Segura's chest. Under 9.5 to go, lead back down to 16. At worst, a That's for Bristol's 6-possession game still. Segura. Spin move in the lane, loses the handle, but he got fouled. And they're going to rule it's a shooting foul. Rock guilty of the foul. And that is 4 fouls now on Rock. Segura to the line for 2. First one's good. Brian Fernandez not happy with the foul call still. He's going to bat for his player, but you don't want to give Mass Bay free points here. Segura 2 for 2. 77-59, and Bristol with a chance to get those points right back. Get second foul on West, and now DeWamba, who's completed 2 3-point plays this half, will go to the line for a full trip. (77-61). Lawson from the elbow, yes. De Carvalho rims out. Rebound Lawson. Under 8.5 to go. West, no subs so far this half for Mass Bay. 5-second count was on West there, but he broke it. Here's Lawson for 3, front iron, no good. Rebound right to DeWamba. And 2 more for Uray and a timeout called. Not over yet, 8:06 to go, 16-point lead for the Bucks, who take this timeout. They have 3 timeouts remaining, and messed up there. Bristol down to 2 timeouts. Mass Bay with 3. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or check out our exclusive collection of merchandise, including the LSP hoodie, the Never Concede collection, and some stuff with my Greyhound Tina on it. LSP37.creator-spring.com. 79-63, 8:06 to go. Both teams called for 4 fouls so far this half. And no changes for Mass Bay, it looks like. 27 in the first half for Chris Rail Lithgow. It's up to 34 now. West slow to get back to the baseline for the inbound, but here come the Bucks. Lithgow swatted. Oh, he got fouled. Rock again. Thought he got all ball. That's 5, isn't it? Is that 5 on Rock? I think it is. Oh, no, it's only his 4th. I thought I heard 4 the last time he was whistled, but anyways, it's the 5th foul on Bristol this half, and Lithgow back to the line for 2. That one's good. He's now up to 35. One more free throw for Lithgow. That was actually his first make of the game at the line. Stays at 35 and stays a 17-point game in favor of Mass Bay, but maybe not for long. Luis Garcia Martinez tried to go up with 2 hands to block it and came down on top of Caton. third foul on Garcia Martinez. 2 free throws now for Caden. Now one rims home. First trip to the line for Caden. Now up to 8 points. Can he make it 9 here? Indeed he can. Bay having a hard time getting it in bounds, but they do. I just gotta get it over the timeline in time, and they do. Segura over to West. Reach in foul on DeWamba. That is foul number 6 on Bristol, so 1-1 the rest of the way. Lawson, no. Rebound Uray. Uray drives, leans in, no. Rock, yes. Rock playing with 4 fouls, remember. It's now down to a 13-point game, 80-67. What does Lithgow have to say about it? Look up to 35. Only 8 this after 27 in the first half. Number 5 on Rock. That'll be, oh. Tough loss there for Bristol. $12 points. 8 rebounds before he fouled out. And 5 steals. Great stat line in just 34 minutes, but he fouls out. That's foul number 7 on Bristol. And got to break the huddle here. Who's going to come in? It's going to be Rodriguez. So now the war of attrition begins potentially for Bristol. With Rock fouling out, like Uray's gonna have to. I think Uray's gonna have to be the one to. Challenge Garcia Martinez down low. (82, 67), 2 free throws for Garcia Martinez. Whip down low for Rodriguez, no. Ball on the deck, and it's picked up by Lawson. Here comes Chris Ray Lithgow, no. Rebound bounces around it, comes right to West. Had a little bit of space, but feet were in an awkward position, decides not to take the shot. Peels out, trying to get away from Uray, gets a screen from Garcia Martinez. Segura, only 7 to shoot. Loses the handle underneath the hoop. Swatted away from behind. Some stuff straight out of NBA Street Volume 2 there from God West. Trying to come up with the ball. It's a tie ball, and I believe possession is it? Should be Mass Bay? Oh. I had Mass Bay as having possession. I didn't have another. Did I miss a jump ball? Or? I guess I'm wrong, but all right. I mean, the arrow isn't showing on the scoreboard here in the gym, and now we gotta correct the clock. Sure we got this right. All right, so 20 to shoot for Bristol, and it now is possession arrow to Mass Bay. In the corner, spot up three, Rodriguez, line drive air ball, cleaned up by Lawson. Under 6 minutes to go, 15-point game. Nothing's been decided yet. Lawson gets fouled going to the hoop, and it'll be Rodriguez guilty of the foul. It'll be 1 and 1 for Lawson, who is 2 for 2 at the line thus far. And now he's 3 for 3. Say the war of attrition. Not a whole lot of fouls in the first half, but Rock's fouled out, and now there's only one eligible sub on the bench for Bristol as Lawson makes both free throws, 84-67. Rodriguez travel. Ball got stuck in the hoop there. Lithgow trying to speed pass the entire. Bristol student body fights Segura. And Uray comes up with a rebound, kind of clamped down on, poked away from behind, but no, it's a foul on Lawson. It's only foul number 6 on Bristol, so not a shooting foul. It's not 1 and 1, but next one will put Bristol in the bonus. Uray working on Lawson. And now Uray gets called for an offensive foul. Next Bristol foul puts Mass Bay in the double bonus. Official here on the near side to make sure West didn't commit a backcourt. Double bonus time as DeLamba reaches in on West. So Mass Bay now in the double bonus, and they have the possession arrow. And I believe that's number 5 on DeLamba. Is that what they call it, or is it just a sub of Johnson coming in for DeLamba? Nope, he's not out. He's not fouled out. They're taking out Rodriguez for Johnson. It is 2 free throws now for God West. Only has 2 points thus far. Backhand's the first one. 84-67 with 5:13 to go. Mass Bay hoping to get their 10th win of the season. 10-7, 10-6 in Region 21 play. Second free throw is good. West now with 3, 85-67. 5 minutes to go. DeLamba steps into a 3, side iron. Rebound Caton. Backs in. Around Segura, no. And the rebound by West. Lithgow. Do I hear 37? No. But Garcia Martinez with the rebound? No. Uray with the rebound. Garcia Martinez comes away with the ball, however. Flurry and full court press that Bristol tried to get going to try and claw back into this one. I think has been called off here, and Lawson with the easy deuce from inside the free throw line. Lead is back up to 20, 87-67. Uray going over towards Coach Fernandez. Thought they were going to call a timeout, but they do not. Fernandez crosses on, Uray crosses on Lawson, kicks it out to Johnson, no, and the rebound by Lawson. nearly elbowed his own man in the face. Segura. Lithgow. Rims out. Might be running out of gas, I don't know, but Lawson seems like he's just getting started here with a rebound to stick back. 3.5 to go. Easy layup for DeLamba. Timeout, Bristol. Bristol now down to 1 timeout. LSP's next broadcast, Saturday, 11:55 a.m., folks. Not 12:55 p.m. as they usually are on Saturdays from Mass Bay. Noon tip-off for the Mass Bay Buccaneers hosting the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball action. Watch the game live on the LSP, live or on demand on the LSP YouTube channel, and buy a DVD or a digital copy of the game at the LSP store. 89-69. Just fix that. Mass Bay on top and 3 minutes and 27 seconds away from win number 10 on the season. If only were that easy. Not a whole lot of action for Mass Bay outside of Region 21 this season. Mentioned only one game outside of their region opponents. Had a game scheduled for Southern Maine on Saturday, January 14th. That got postponed. The only non-region game they've played this year, this season, was against Great Bay on January 7th. And that was a 14-point loss. A lot of these teams play NHTI and some other USCAA schools in the region for non-conference games, but it's not exactly a national. Oh! Lithgow, third time's a charm. Exactly a national travel schedule for these guys until it gets to nationals. Now go out of bounds and nearly barrel over the scorer's desk, and we got some subs coming in. The two subs Mass Bay has available, Ranlett and Andujar, and that'll put a cap on the night for Chris Rail Lithgow. 37 points. Hoping he could get to 50. Tried to hype him up during halftime, say, hey, can you get to 50? I want to put on the greatest hits playlist, but a win is a win is a win, of course. Ranlett! Oh, nope. Straight up and down. Rebound by Rodriguez. Ranlett guilty of the foul there on Uray. And it'll be 1-1 for Uray. Well, there was going to be a point when Uray was going to come out of this game and not come back. Got fouled completing a layup in the first half, but was down on the court for a while. But he got back into the game relatively quickly. Didn't end up shooting that free throw. But the ones he has shot, he's perfect on tonight. Two and a half to go. Lawson, those guys settle it down. Working on Uray. Pass deflected. He was going for Ranlett in the corner, and then West cut in front. Thought he was going to get it. It was too hot for him to handle, and in the end, it's out of bounds to Bristol. DeLamba will walk the dog here. Something I got to do when I get home. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Tina. Spot up three. Front iron, no good. Katrina and I are engaged, by the way, now. And that'll be a backcourt violation on Elijah Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm going to turn into a wife guy, I know. I don't know, there are worse things to build your entire personality around, right? I was thinking one of my favorite lines I would see occasionally in dating profiles is, liking the office is not a personality trait. Randlet, back iron no good. Segura tracks down the rebound. They get away from Caden into the corner for Andujar. Head fakes, long two. Side iron no good. Rebound Johnson. Ray into the corner for Rodriguez, drives the baseline, meets Segura and Andujar, gets it out to Delomba for three, no, and the rebound by Lawson. Under 90 seconds to go. Mass Bay can take their time here. 20-point lead. Lead out this clock. Get to 10-7, 10-6 in Region 21 play, and see what happens in that Bunker Hill Roxbury game. From the free throw line, Lawson, no. Ure trying to fill up the stat sheet all by himself here. Deep three, yes! And Coach Brian Fernandez will take his final timeout. Down 17, 91-74. 59.4 seconds to go. That Roxbury Bunker Hill game had a 6 o'clock tip, so it should be over with by now. Let's see if I can pull up that game at Roxbury, or is it at Bunker Hill? It's at Roxbury. Okay, so let's see if it's on YouTube or anything. Andujar, reverse layup, yes! Come on, get Jack on the scoreboard. Deep three, no. Segura hauls in the rebound. Andujar actually has 5 points now. Had a field goal in the first half too. Jack on your left. Be the last possession probably for Mass Bay. Ran late, it looked good, but the front iron, and Johnson with the rebound. Randlet got a free throw opportunity in the first half, though, but did not sink it. 18 seconds. No. Lawson with the rebound. Gonna try to get one more opportunity for Jack, or Johnson sitting on the baseline here on the other end of the court. Mass Bay wins. 93-74 the final. Mass Bay is now at 10-7, 10-6 in Region 21 play. Bristol is 9-12, 7-10 in Region 21 play. And we'll wait to see the result of the Bunker Hill Roxbury men's basketball game. Chris Rail Lithgow finishes with 37 points. Mason Lawson, 20. Los Garcia Martinez, 12. Brandon Andujar, 5. Artem Segura, 16. 2 for God West. For Bristol, 9 for Hayden Caton. 28 for Stanley Ure. 14 for Jaden Delomba. 12 for Aiden Rock. And 6 for Nelson De Carvalho, and 1 for Elijah Rodriguez. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes and beyond for over a decade. Copyright 2023, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of LSP is strictly prohibited. A reminder that our next broadcast is on Saturday at 11:55 a.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers host the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA men's basketball action. Be sure to subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel, watch that game live and on demand. If you'd like to buy a DVD, digital copy of this game or other exclusive merchandise, check out the LSP store at lsp37.creator-spring.com. And remember, you can advertise on our broadcast for as little as $25 per ad or hire us for your next live event starting at just $150. Email Sam Feely, pbp@gmail.com for more information. Once again, the final score from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. It is the Mass Bay Buccaneers 93 and the Bristol Bayhawks 74 for Saeed Vasugi. On camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you forever and always, freelance isn't free. Fresh for 2023, suckers. Thanks for tuning in.